Hello students, our experiment is to study different parts in operation of a flame safety lamp. Aim of the experiment is to study different parts in operation of a flame safety lamp. Theory. The different types of flame safety lamps are GL5 for accumulation test, GL50 for percentage test, GL60 for percentage test and GL7 for percentage test. The lamps consist of three separable sections, lower, middle and upper, which can be screwed together for complete assembly and use. Parts of flame safety lamp. Upper section, there are bonnets, chimney, hood and top feed provision, wire gauges, inner wire gauge and outer wire gauge. Middle section with partly upper section. Lower flange screwed on the fuel vessel. 5 steel rods connecting the lower flange. Thick toughened glass and asbestos gaskets. At the lower section, fuel vessel fitted with a burner and a wick passing through. Side oil filling arrangements and spindle flame adjustment. Oil vessel has ratchet teeth at the top and provision for magnetic locking. Bonnet. It protects the wire gauge from damage due to external heat. It also guards the flame against high air velocity. Outer gauge. The function of outer gauge is to prevent the passage of flame from outer gauge. While hot combustion gases passes, heat is absorbed by gauges which then dissipate by way of radiation. Inner gauge. Right side is your inner gauge, left side is your outer gauge. The function of inner gauge is to prevent the passage of flame from interior to exterior of lamp. The gauges are made of copper wire of 28 mesh. Fuel vessel. Kerosene oil, motor spirit or petrol and ESSO solvent number 1425 solvents are used in lamps. Pillars, which is at the middle section. A set of 5 pillars to protect the glass from external heat. The bonnet rests on the pillar over the oil vessel. Asbestos ring. 2 asbestos rings are fitted at top and bottom of glass to prevent the gases to come outside. Magnetic clock. Safety lamps should be kept securely locked. Magnetic lock is used to locking or unlocking the safety lamp. The magnetic lock prevents the lamp from opening underground for any purpose. This is the figure of Velox magnetic unlocker. Without this, we cannot unlock the flame safety lamp. Glass at the middle section. It should be top quality and of sufficient thickness so as to withstand the shock pressure when an explosion occurs inside the lamp. It is a toughened glass cylinder that should be 4 to 5 mm thick. Wick and wick adjuster. We can also call it knob. The wick adjuster can also be known as knob. Wick adjuster is to adjust lower or higher the flame. The wick passes through the wick holder. Wick may be flat or round. Wider the wick, longer the cap. This is the parts of a flame safety lamp Velox GL60. Let us start from the left side. You can see the top air inlet that is shown by the arrow, the outer gauge, the glass, the burner, the snuffer tube, a regulating tube with carrier, the contact ring, the magnetic clock, the fuel vessel, the regulating spindle. At the right side, we can see the flat top, air outlet, inner gauge, sealed handle, asbestos washers. 2 asbestos washers are there, one above the glass and one below the glass. The wick, the filament unit in case of GL60 and GL7. there is a filament unit, filament channel and spring plate, glass sheet, sort of ring, connector, cell lid, side filler where we can fill the oil used for flame safety lamp to ignite the wick, cell housing cell. We use dry cell such as batteries to ignite the wick. There is a fixed regulating knob which we can higher or lower the flame of a flame safety lamp. Operation of flame safety lamp Velox GL7, GL60. First, outer gauge and inner gauge are inserted into the bonnet. Then one gasket is provided with the inner gauge. After that, glass is seated on the gasket and again the gasket is provided on the other surface and finally the glass sheet is fitted. Before assemble the fuel vessel into the bonnet, the filler cap is to be opened fastly and poured petrol into the vessel till it is filled up. After filling, the dry cells are put into the oil vessel. Then the oil vessel is attached with bonnet portion. When it is locked automatically and the lamps get ready for use. When the lamp is ready for use, firstly the knob at the bottom of the fuel vessel is rotated 2 to 3 times clockwise by finger and at the same time pull down the knob. Thus circuit of filament is energized glow at once the wick is ignited, that is in case of GL7. After lighted, the lamp knob is again rotated but anti-clockwise just to avail the testing flame. As and when required, 13 mm height flame can be obtained by adjusting mechanism with the help of the said knob. This is all about the operation of flame safety lamp. So now we can conclude from the above experiment we studied and know the parts and working procedure of a flame safety lamp. Thank you. Hello students, today we are going to study different parts and operation of a flame safety lamp. Today we are going to learn about the operation and different parts of GL50 model. So in GL50 model there are 3 sections. One section is upper section. Next, at the bottom of the upper section there is the middle section with partly upper section and at the bottom there is the lower section. So let us start from the upper section. In the upper section we have the bonnet and chimney. This is the chimney, bonnet and chimney with hood for top feed provision. This is the hood for top feed provision. This is the top feed means the mixture of methane and air will go inside the flame safety lamp through the top feed. And it has in the upper section we also have the wire gauges. This gauge is known as outer gauge and this is the inner gauge. Then let us come to the middle section with partly upper section. In the middle section, the lower flange screwed on the fuel vessel. This is the lower flange screwed on the fuel vessel. That means this is the fuel vessel and this is the lower flange that is screwed on the oil vessel. This part is our middle section with partly upper section. Okay, this is the middle section with partly upper section. 5 steel rods are connecting the lower flange. These are the 5 steel rods. These are the 5 steel rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in the middle section we have also the top hand glass. This is the top hand glass. We can hold the top hand glass like this. And we have 2 asbestos gaskets. The position of one gasket is here during fitting and another gasket is here, so that it will be airtight. Then come to our lower section. In the lower section we have fuel vessel. This is the fuel vessel. fitted with a burner. This is the burner and a wick passing through. This is the wick passing through. This is the wick passing through. Side oil filling arrangement. This is the side oil filling arrangement. Through this we fill the oil required to burn the flame safety lamp. And it has spindle arrangement. It is a knob and it has spindle inside it, and that spindle, the knob spindle is connected to the burner through which we can raise or lower the flame of a flame safety lamp. In oil vessel it has richer teeth. These are the richer teeth. These are the richer teeth at the top of the oil vessel, and provision for magnetic locking. This is the magnetic locking provision. This is the magnetic locking provision. This lock will get locked within this ratchet teeth, so that in the underground coal mine we cannot open this oil vessel by our hand. To unlock this we need a magnetic unlocker. This is the Velox magnetic unlocker. Through that we can unlock the GL50 flame safety lamp. So first, outer gauge and inner gauge are inserted into the bonnet. So before inserting, we have to insert the inner gauge inside the outer gauge. Then a asbestos gasket is fitted. Then we will now insert the wire gauges into the bonnet of the flame safety lamp. Then one gasket is provided with the inner gauge. After the glass is seated, we have to seat the glass. After the glass is seated on the gasket, and again the gasket is provided. We have to provide the asbestos gasket is provided on the outer surface, and finally the glass sheet is fitted. This is now fitted with the help of this instrument. We have to fit it not very tight, not very light. Now it is fitted, not very tight. Okay. So now we have completed the work of top section and the middle section. Before assemble the fuel vessel into the bonnet, the filler cap is to be opened fastly. So we have to open the filler cap. This is the filler cap. Have to open. And pour petrol into the vessel till it is filled up. After filling it up, we have to close the fuel vessel, the filler cap of the fuel vessel. Then we will ignite the wick, and after igniting the burner, after igniting the wick, the lower part, the oil vessel is fitted to the middle section. We have to move it clockwise. The sound comes because of the magnetic locking. Now it is locked, and if we try to unlock it, we cannot unlock. If we want to unlock it again, we have to use the magnetic unlocker, and we have to apply this magnetic unlocker to the magnetic lock. This is the magnetic lock, and we can easily dismantle the lower part. And we can extinguish the flame of the flame safety lamp. And now we can also dismantle it by the help of this tool. This is the lower gasket here, and now we can remove the glass. We can remove the inner and outer gauge. This is the another gasket. This is the inner gauge. This is the outer gauge. The flame is always maintain a height of 13 mm, which can be obtained by the adjusting mechanism that is known as the knob. This is all about the operation, the dismantling, and how to use the flame safety lamp. Thank you.